Okay, let's jump right in. We're talking professional, fast turnaround post-production today.
Right. Think live events, sports, maybe reality TV, places where speed is everything.
And the absolute key there is starting the edit while you're still recording.
Yeah.
Edit while record, or UWR.
Using those growing files, as they're often called, files still being written to disks.
That's pretty much essential, yeah, for efficiency.
Absolutely crucial. Now, the interesting thing is how you enable that reliably across a network.
Especially with shared storage, lots of edit bays, all needing access.
Exactly. And that's where this specific bit of software comes in the Bluefish444 BlueRT plugin.
Right. So our mission today is really to unpack this BlueRT thing. What is it? What does it cost?
And crucially, how the installation and licensing work, because that's often where the complexity lies.
So first up, what is it fundamentally?
It's a software plugin, part number BlueRT if you're looking it up.
Okay.
And it's specifically designed for workstations connected over a network using shared storage.
And running which editing software?
Primarily Avid Media Composer and Adobe Premiere Pro CC. That's its main focus.
Gotcha. So it acts like a bridge.
Sort of, yeah. It helps those NLEs understand and properly handle the growing files coming off the shared storage in real time.
Without it, EWR just doesn't work reliably on those networked seats.
Pretty much. Your editors won't be able to access and cut those files smoothly as they record. It can grind things to a halt.
Okay, useful tip here from our notes on installation.
Oh, yeah.
If you already have Bluefish444 hardware in your system, like one of their capture cards.
Right. Then you probably don't need this separate installer.
Exactly. It says the capability is usually baked into their main professional installer package for the hardware.
That makes sense. So this BlueRT plugin we're focused on, it's really for the software-only NLE workstations.
The ones on the network that don't have Bluefish hardware inside them but still need to do EWR.
Precisely. They need that software bridge.
Okay, now the big one, licensing. This sounds important.
It really is, especially if you run a larger facility.
Let's say I've got, 15 edit stations, all needing EWR access over the network. Do I buy one license? Is it a floating license pool? Or
no, this is the critical detail. It's not a floating license.
Okay.
The sources are very clear. Each individual networked NLE workstation that needs growing file support requires its own separate BlueRT license.
Wow. Okay, so for my 15 hypothetical seats,
you'd need 15 licenses.
That drastically changes the cost calculation.
Absolutely. You're multiplying the cost per seat. That really impacts the return on investment perspective for this kind of middleware.
It does. So speaking of cost, what is the per seat price?
Currently listed at $500 per license.
$500 per workstation needing EWR.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a bit of good news, financially speaking, at least for now.
Well,
we found a discount code, 10% off, all one word. That gets you 10% off the checkout.
Okay, 10% off. Good to know. And it seems readily available.
Yeah, listed as in stock on places like HDTV Supply. Plus, it comes with a standard 3-year Bluefish444 warranty and free U.S. shipping, which is nice.
Right. But there's also an interesting exception mentioned. Something specific to Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yes, this is quite significant. If your Premiere Pro workflow is built specifically around XDCAM or AVC intra formats, then you actually don't need this BlueRT plugin to get growing file support. Premiere handles those natively in that scenario.
So if you standardize on XDCAM or AVC intra with Premiere,
you could potentially avoid this whole per-seat cost entirely for those workstations. That's a big strategic consideration.
Definitely. So let's try and synthesize this. What's the main takeaway?
I think it's this. If you're running a professional network setup using shared storage, and you need reliable edit while record
on software-only Avid or Premiere seats,
then this BlueRT plugin is pretty much a mandatory piece of the puzzle. It's necessary.
But you have to budget based on that per workstation license cost.
Exactly. That per seat model is key. It's not a one-time site license fee.
So final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. Given that specific codec exception for Premiere Pro, the XDCAM and AVC intra thing, does Bluefish444's per seat pricing for BlueRT potentially influence which NLE platform you might choose when designing a whole new EWR workflow facility-wide?
Could the cost of enabling EWR on, say, Avid versus Premiere, if using those specific codecs, become a major factor in the platform decision itself?
Something to definitely think about for your next workflow design.